We are a group of 8th graders from Exploris Middle School. This year we had to choose a service project, and we chose this one.
This service learning is called Drum Majors for Social Justice. It is a campaign to end racism in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Some of the people we spoke to during this project was Mr. Holt, who was the first African-American student to apply to an all-white school, citizens of Roseville, who heard the story of George Taylor's lynching, and Mr. Lee Craig, who was the author of the Josephus Daniels biography.
We went to Wilmington, which is the site of the 1898 Wilmington Race Massacre, and we've been to Rolesville, which is the site of the 1918 lynching of George Taylor, the only recorded lynching in Wake County, and we've been to the Raleigh City Museum and History Museum and all of these other places.
So you guys went around, visited with stakeholders, called and emailed stakeholders to learn more about these issues. What did you identify as the problems that you thought you could solve?
Well, the first problem that we thought of was how schools around us in Wake County, they glorify and praise segregationists in the past, so we wanted to change that so students wouldn't think of them as good people.
And similar to that, there are a lot of statues of Confederate generals and figureheads around Raleigh and in North Carolina, and it glorifies people that have very terrible views on race and slavery, and that's not the image of North Carolina that we want to reject.
Another problem that we learned about was the only recorded lynching in Wake County was a lynching of George Taylor. He was an African-American man who was lynched for assaulting a white woman. We decided to try and find the site of his lynching.
The EJI Memorial is a memorial in Montgomery, Alabama that is a memorial for lynchings, and they try to collect soil from all the places of lynching, so we try to get that soil.
We heard the story of Mr. Joe Holt, who was the first black student to apply to an all-white school in Wake County, and we worked close, and we were planning on working closely with him to write a story or a book about his experience.
And finally, we went to Wake County, to the Wake County School Board, and asked for a better curriculum, better curriculum for Wake County, because right now they sugarcoat the real history of North Carolina, and we want to share the real truth.
So you guys went out there, you imagined these problems. So what were you actually able to do to solve any of these problems?
Well, two of the petitions that I put up, one of them was about all of the schools that were named after white supremacists, and as of right now that is 69 signatures, and the other one was about Confederate statues, and it has 12 signatures as of right now.
We were also able to host a screening of the short film The Red Cape, which is a short film about the 1898 Wilmington race riots. 200 people were able to attend, and it was a really good opportunity to teach other middle schools about it because another middle school came.
We also started writing a story about Joe Holt and his experience while applying to a white school.
We made Mr. Joe Holt really proud.
And we transcribed 6 articles from 1918 and posted them on our website.
We also made a website about Joe Holt, and we made a timeline from the events that occurred before him submitting an application to an all-white school and the events after.
We also made an oral history of all of the people that we interviewed, so that their voice may always be remembered forever.
And you guys, did you find the site of the soil?
Yes.
Yeah, you found the site, and you worked with 2 other high schools. It turned out other high schools were looking too, and together.
Yeah, we spent weeks. So first we started by looking at deeds, because we know the person who accused George Taylor of assaulting her lived nearby the lynching site, so we looked at deeds for that property, trying to find the location. And we found some, but then later we met with a historian of Rolesville, and we found that all of those deeds were incorrect, and she gave us a bunch of articles, newspaper articles, and documents that helped us pinpoint the spot. We also looked at articles and used the clues from there to find the site of lynching. We also used those are residents that claim that they know where the site of lynching is, and we combined all those to find and compared it with all the other high schools to find the spot of the lynching.
We hosted a meeting in the Roseville Town Hall to share all that we had learned and to communicate with another school group from Millbrook that was also researching.
So Middle Creek, right? Okay, and then the final thing is the sharing. So you have the local anchor of the TV station interviewing. You've got the News and Observer, our local newspaper. They want to do an article on you next week. What other impacts for share have you had?
We were emailed by the curriculum director of the Wake County Schools. He wants the links to our websites.
We also have two church and synagogue that are interested in hosting an event for the 100th anniversary of the lynching of George Taylor, which is next year.
We made a website sharing the lynching of George Taylor, his story, and what we've done to investigate his story, and there's a link on the website where you can sign up to be part of the 100th anniversary memorial for this.
So how many of you will want to keep working on these issues in some way in high school, that you care about these issues going forward? Any closing remarks?
And I think even if we don't continue to work on this, the people we met and the stories we heard will stay with us forever.